know you can't. Yeah, but I didn't think it'd be that cold. You want my hoodie?
Thank you. Will you hold this for me, please, Del? Just hold it right there. Can you turn it this way so I can see?
I do remember this. No, that's fine.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
This one at the front is nice. Yeah, it kind of looks like a baby. It's hard to say.
Oh.
Never
Well,
gets any shorter.
We come from March, so it wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
5.5, 6 hours.
Yeah, that is helpful.
And
Yeah.
summertime.
But
They are nice. Yeah.
We come out of Provo, so it was snowing. Literal snow. 5. Sunshine.
Usually the Saskatoon is the longest stretch in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so
Yep.
boring.
Yeah. 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 There's not much going on there.
before you get to Provo, you get your Badlands, you know?
Oh yeah.
No town.
Oh yeah.
All right, everybody, we're here in beautiful Airdrie, Alberta for the Ray Kingsmith Spiel. This one has been going on for 36 years. This is the 36th running of the Ray Kingsmith Bonspiel Memorial.
is he doing his foot or what?
Oh, there we go.
The blues probably won that thing.
Yeah, we can.
This is what happened yesterday. The first end, we just waiting to the second. Oh, did you? Oh my God! Speaking of ice.
Actually, it wasn't bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was kind of cute.
Nathan turned the chair around. You don't need to go taller or you want to go shorter or what? You want to go shorter or taller?
Huh.
So, he is kind of locked up.
The boys will ask you to be their fifth. in the U18 Spiels.
U18.
They'll be like, oh, bringing in the ringer. Oh, look at this. Nice shot.
So we can see 3/4 of it anyway.
Am I blocking you, Tracy?
No,
I am
looking at the
shaking in
screen
my old age, but I guess I didn't shake enough.
Mine looks good. Coming in here.
Stay.
Whoa, hang on.
Oh no.
Still a one for sure. One.
Yeah, only one.
Must look obvious.
Huh. So after one end, it is 1-0 for Salter-Petersen.
So we've been pampered all the way down. I said we've been pampered all the way down.
Well, you've been passing on the treats, so like quite a nice. I unloaded the stuff in the fridge since I was at this.
Oh, good.
At least there.
We,
Oh yeah. How was it? Oh, I ate it. Oh yeah.
yeah. Spent time with Taylor and Tyler.
Oh yeah.
Snuggles him. Oh, he doesn't want to snuggle anymore.
Oh.
Because he's busy. He's pretty busy.
He likes to kicks his feet and move and roll and yeah.
He likes to kind of stand up.
Oh, we took one.
Oh.
Correction there, folks. Looks like Batchek got one. So Salter-Petersen will take the hammer.
Yeah, I looked the other way.
I know. You can't.
And then, yeah, and then we went to Bradley's for a couple days. We went shopping one day, picked up the tiles for my kitchen.
Which color?
It'll be kind of a grayish beige.
Sandstone.
Oh, nice.
Really
nice.
light brown.
Oh,
Nice,
nice.
sweet grayish. And we went out to Mark's and fish. Didn't get anything.
Oh, you went fishing? There's still lots of ice on the.
Actually, we got some nice perch. Really nice perch.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we had two perches. Mom and I just ate one. That's how big a perch was.
Wow.
That's incredible for a perch.
Yeah, that was
Wow. They have better fishing there than.
Yeah. Well, not as good as limestone.
Sure. Than the barrier,
Yeah.
which is not hard to eat.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All the summers have been good, but the winters. And this is a U18.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. The boys. Yeah, okay. That's so neat.
That was good.
Good shot. Early, yeah.
So they increased, like now you can have garage.
Alright, so now I've got my monitors working, meaning my earbuds, so I can hear myself.
But that's right, like that's even, I don't know if it's great out yet. Yeah. That changed this year. Because you couldn't have any interruptions.
No.
We don't have the boys mic'd up today because they're not allowed to be in the Sponsfield. Nice little hit. Nose.
Our Andrew's
Salter-Petersen wanting to go for a hit.
Oh my god.
Probably looking for a slight roll in if they can. Nice nose hit.
Right here.
Kessler calls for a hit and roll. Board weight there.
Oh, that's funny. And then nobody. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. But yeah, that's fun. It's a pretty good scenario. Sure. That's fun.
Looks like he's gonna nose it, maybe roll. Yeah, it'll be nose. Little flop. Rolls about 3 feet to the middle of the 12-foot there. So Salter-Petersen wanting to go for another hit.
It must be. Kingsley was going to pictures and then practice. But it looks like I see all four.
Looking pretty good. It might even get a roll inside. Oh, it's going to roll out. He peels it.
Oh, you're right. No, that's just a regular shape. Yeah, that's they curl together. And this our Andrew's team and
Andrew trying to hit. Or, sorry, draw.
And then
Down behind.
Players right here. Yes.
Fighting 4-foot would be perfect. But he was a little wide, I think. Just a touch wide. Gets to the 4-foot, didn't quite curl enough. Maybe. Salter-Petersen wanting to hit again.
So she was here yesterday. She just and I knew
And he's going to be on the guard. But that's fine for them as long as they roll off the shooter. Yeah. That's a good second shot. We say that's within the tolerance. Tolerance being the what you're willing to tolerate if you miss. That's decent guard. Salter-Petersen still wants to hit. You can even hit that with hack weight. But that's still a good guard.
Yeah. It really does. So they play this game. They play one and then they play one at 8 o'clock. Well,
And that's a miss. He didn't take much ice, so I think that probably was a touch wide. Or a touch wide, yeah.
they find that they need their speed on the ice, maybe they just spit a little and you just She just made like a salad with orange and strawberries and then just like a little simple syrup. Oh my god, it was so good. And the boys were like, they'd go back how many times and they was like, well, that was, yeah, we said nobody's getting scurvy. Yeah.
Joe.
He's by the guard, but it's going to be another guard. And that's just fine.
It's tickling nice when I was sweeping. Oh, his birthday on a pretty pinky sweeper. He's gonna sweep hard.
The U18 is that one.
Yeah.
Have you watched the Canadian football stuff?
Yeah, we watched a couple games.
They won all.
Kessler's going for either a draw in or another guard.
US
So they're coming down here.
We didn't watch any of the ceremonies or anything.
Yeah, it's coming in. Either frozen would be good or just biting. And it just taps, so leaves a hole or pocket they can hit, make a double. It'd be a double for one, and a force, which is okay.
Mom's making the first part of the week. Sheila's.
Oh, yeah? How's she doing?
Her hands are really sore.
Are they just red or?
Oh, they're very well. I got a lot of drafting.
Salter-Petersen scored that time, so they're going to shoot first in the second end.
And they just look for, and then she
Currently 1-1.
gloves, and then they give her blisters. Sore.
What do the gloves do?
Magic has hammer.
I guess they help her.
Salter-Petersen calls for a. I'm not sure if they call for a guard or a dry in, but they got a dry in. Kessler calls for a corner guard.
Your face is kind of marked up, but that's coming now. And a little makeup on her.
Looking to score here.
Were her internal organs not?
No, it doesn't. Her upper body is not at all. Her thighs are all right. She had blue jeans on. They were saying too bad they never cut her pants off for her. Like some of the ambulances. Sure. Yeah, I don't know how much you can know about it. Probably doesn't happen very often. They're involved in the fire.
The other one is need the most from the doctor.
Max throws a nice draw or a nice guard. Salter-Petersen looks to want to draw in behind.
But at least their kids are on their own raisers. It's not like they're putting young kids through university or something.
And that's going to come a little heavy. Kessler calls for a draw in behind. Salter-Petersen probably would have benefited from a center guard more. He shouldn't have drawn in behind there. Max turned draw in behind the guard. And that's going to be hot too. A little heavy. It'll stick at the back of the house. Just biting. Now Salter-Petersen calls for drawing behind again. I don't know why they're not trying to protect. Probably would be a good idea. But with the new rules around communication with the coach, they're allowed to talk to the coach anytime now when the other team controls the house. That turned out pretty good for them. But still, it's just biting the back of the house. That would be a way for them to set up a big end. However, in so doing, they'd be playing for us to miss. Typically, when you have hammer, you want to keep the middle of the house clean and plated the wings. And when you don't have hammer, you want lots of junk in the middle. Kessler's kind of ignoring that one in the middle of the 8-foot because right now it's not that important. He wants to score, so he wants to get his stones into good scoring position. And then he'll take care of that one later. That one's not too bad. You can see all of it, and it's pretty deep. You kind of want it in front of the tee line. Salter-Petersen calls for the same thing.
Does he sound better than he did yesterday? You must take medication. No.
Line's good on this one. Don't know about weight. Oh, weight's pretty good too. Yeah. It's going to get to shot stone. But it's wide open too. That's open for a hit and roll to the right. Kessler wants to hit and roll towards the other one to draw the play to the middle. If he makes a double, great. If he even just to roll on to the blue one would be fantastic. Lots of things you could do with it. First job is to hit it though. Line's pretty good. Now they're trying to curl it. It was starting to move and then it backed off. He was a touch outside the broom, and that'll be a miss.
No, he just missed it. It's starting to pull in.
Salter-Petersen, I'm not sure if they're throwing a guard or another draw. They probably should guard. Looks like he's drawing. It's going to be a touch heavy. Going to tap their own and roll into the middle. And that leaves their two easy for a double, but fairly easy double. But Kessler just wants to hit and roll on top of the other one. Not on top of it, but in front of it. Tapped his hip, so he wants control weight. He's got a hit here. They're just trying to keep it straight and curl a little bit. Not quite the roll they wanted, but that's okay. Didn't catch anything at the back.
Buddy,
Oh, yeah.
you went skating.
Oh.
Outdoor race.
Do you still have outdoor rink today? Oh, yeah.
Salter-Petersen trying to play a hit. He's got to hit it just off center on the right side. Looks like he's going to hit it for sure. Oh, it just picked. It was looking really good, and he would have, it was looking really good, but it picked.
Oh, really?
Kessler calls for a straight up hit.
Oh, really? Oh, oh, yeah. They know where to get the water.
Ooh, I think he threw it a little light. It's going to over curl. Oh, started to curl, then it backed off. He's going to have it now. The way it was looking, it was going to curl too much, but then it backed off again about halfway down.
We were just north of Fort Saskatchewan last week. There's 3 feet of snow.
Wow. Wow.
We got the cameras. It looks like that.
Wow. Wow. Huh. And
Yeah,
Fort
there are
Saskatchewan's just outside Edmonton, right?
Yeah.
All the way here. No snow, nothing.
Grand Prairie's got about 5 feet of snow.
Wow.
Mike.
Salter-Petersen calls for a hit. They want to hit and roll under. They'd be better off with a nose hit, though. Because if they hit and roll under, they may corner freeze onto their other one, which could be hit out. Be an easy double. Gonna get it on the nose, looks like. Jams at the back. Got a good roll, actually. So now Kessler wants to hit and roll to the left so he can draw the play back over again. But he's got to be shot stone.
seen it all either.
Little slip coming out of the hack.
There's a blue one right behind those red.
It's got the hit, it's got a nose. It's a nose hit. Salter-Petersen will try to hit that one. And they'll try to roll over. Actually, it's probably best if they roll to the right. Best for them. Keep some space. You don't want the play to come over to the left side because there's always a possibility that Bacek can make a double for 3 or 4. Or 3. That's a nose hit. There's a thin double there for 3. It's really thin. They're fairly flat, but it's possible. Got to hit it just off center with good weight. Well, not taking much ice, so they must be going for it. If they hit and roll out, it's not the end of the world. Keep the hammer going into the... They'll keep the hammer in the even ends. It's worth a go. Tough double, though. Max is on it, trying to hold it straight. Sweeping against the curl. You've got to stay on it. Now they need to curl it. No, just nose hit. And that's 1 Bacek. Going into the third, Salter-Petersen will have the hammer. Be 1-2-0 for Team Bacek. Max with his first stone. Going for a center guard. They really want to steal here because it's a even end. Get it just across the hog line. Boys are having some trouble with the weight today. Salter-Petersen calls for a drawing behind. It's a good call. See if we can get a time on it. Oh, nice draw. Right to the edge of the 4 foot, undercover. So Kessler calls for a corner freeze. Calls for a corner freeze because the red one will stick out a bit. And if you hit the red one, you can take the blue out and spread them out. It's a 15-4. It's going to be close. Really close. Good sweep. That one was all sweepers. Time on this one is a 16. They were sweeping it really hard. Good sweeping. Should have been a little higher than that, but they pulled it along. Walker's trying to draw in again. Now they're going to try to get to the 4 foot, maybe even the button. You got to hold it straight. It's a little light. It's going to rack on that guard there. That's not terrible. 15-0. Salter-Petersen calls for another draw. Back 4. In behind the guards. Sit 2. This one's tight. Rack on the red one. Okay, and that moves it out far enough that you could tap that one in. They were a little heavy too. That would have been probably through. It ended up angle raising the red one into the button, or into the house. So it probably would have skated through. Kessler's looking at hitting from the other side, which is good because he could rub off that red one, not the high one. Well, he could rub off the high one and peel that off. That's not the end of the world. Looks like Walker's tight. Oh, no, I think he was calling the run back. Sorry. Almost clipped that one on the side, on the way by. Salter-Petersen's gonna calls for another draw. They want to come in through this hole here. Ice is running fairly straight, so it's doable. Oh, sorry, calls for a draw in behind the corner guards. That's a better call. Yeah, split them up a bit. But it's got to be full 8 foot undercover. Although they're leaving the middle open, which is a pretty easy bump to get that blue one out. Walker just has to hit it almost any way and it'll go. That's a good draw, right where they wanted it, but they should have covered up the front. If Andrew makes this, it'll turn the end right around. Going for a normal weight, I think. There it is. And he gets both of them. They didn't both go out, but the red one got one out. Yeah, he did get them both out. The red one rolled under cover into a, well, it's out, pokes out the other side, but it's in a really good spot. That was the risk of playing aggressive for Salter-Petersen, is that they were trying to play aggressive and take a multiple, but they left themselves open for that hit. Going for another draw. This is going to skates right through, and now the option is to hit again, the blue one, roll over, blue one goes out, and Batchuk is sitting 3, maybe 4. Says he wants a nose hit. That could, the way that goes, I wonder if it could jam. The blue one could jam on the red one on the side there. I don't think so. Looking pretty good. He's got it. See what happens with the blue one. No jam. Rolls over, splits those up a bit. Batchuk is sitting 3. So Salter-Petersen has to either hit the one on the right or draw in. They'd be best to shoot for the middle. Well, if they hit this one and roll under, you got to get under cover someplace. Yeah, this is a good call too. However, I would consider just drawing in behind the red guards, although then you're open to a run back. And he came inside or something and hit the blue guard. Batchuk options are now, they're going to draw in behind the reds. Take away the 4 foot. perfect would probably where Kessler has his broom, edge of the 4 foot there, if they can get to it undercover. That would force Salter-Petersen to either play a run back or draw, which would ensure they probably only take one. Salter-Petersen might be looking at that the stone on the 12 foot and thinking maybe they want to hit, which would be okay if they hit and rolled undercover for theirs, but it all depends on what that check does. Not taking a lot of ice here, so if they end up tapping, that's good too. Tap might even be better because you could angle raise it to the edge of the 4, mid 8, and it's way undercover. It looks like he's a little heavy. Boys are calling it off. Oh no, it's come down. Should be good. Got the tap. Over curled just a titch. Like an inch and a half too much to get the angle raise. Ended up hopping it over to the edge of the button, and it's now exposed slightly. But that was the right call for sure, because Vacek wanted to draw play to the middle. Now Salter-Petersen has to play to the middle. They have to play off that red one that's on the button. Their best bet here, they've got to hit. They could probably get to it with hack weight, although they're going to roll to the right if they do. A freeze would be okay for them, but then if they freeze, they can't get their deuce. Looks like they're going to go for a freeze. Angle freeze. Well, angle freeze is better than a nose freeze because you could hit it
Can we
out.
slide the camera that way? The coach's head is always in that.
You tell him to move.
Yeah, that's what my mom just said. I'm like, Mom, I can't. I'll text my mom and be like, that's just for you, Mother.
I did. I'm like, there you go.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, we have 5, so it's okay.
Going for the freeze, it looks like. Angle freeze is probably the only way they can get their deuce. And it'll have to be a skip's deuce. Skip's deuce is when the skip gets you both stones. Boys are sweeping it. Looks a little light. Oh no, coming. Over curling though? Yeah, over curled. And a little light. The 15-0. That should have been to the tee line on my calculations, but now Kessler's shots here. Choices are a guard, which Andrew's talking about. You could also play another tap. If you tapped, If you tap that red one, make an angle tap on it, just a foot, you can cover up a corner of that blue one and Christmas tree them a little bit. But they're going to go for the guard. Might as well go for the guard. They're sitting 1, 2, 3 right now. Best Salter-Petersen can do is get a single. They could also hit the blue one, the guard, but that's just too dangerous. Not worth it. Curlers always say that the luck kind of evaporates when you start to get greedy. Oh, he's not heavy. He looks like he might be tapping here. Oh no, it's good. Yeah. Just over curled a bit. A little too much curl, a little over curled, maybe a little tight. So the tap is still there. They got to do a run back. The only shot they got. They got options for it though. They could hit the red ones. Like that looks to be what they're trying to do. He only needs backline weight because he would just have to bump it back a foot and a half. But I don't know if it'll curl that much. They're trying to get to the hard side. They have to curl across the face of the stone for this tap, or for this tape, the tap. This is a hard way to go. Got to curl a long ways. I don't know if he's got enough ice. You could end up tapping another one of ours in.
Mom, don't say that. Everybody was there at the same time. Yeah.
Ooh, it's not going to curl enough to make the shot. He might have a piece of the blue one.
Do you guys want a snack? Careful, don't hold it by just the lip. There we go.
Looks like it cuts it down to it's 3 for sure. Don't imagine it's 4. So it's a steal of 3 for Team Batcheck. It was a good try. I think they just didn't take enough ice. The weight was good. All right, it's now 4th end break. Time to visit the facilities.
I'm loving the commentary.
We had a team we had to call U18. Better, yeah. I should like to throw a couple rocks like that. Whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You live in here's
All right, we're back. Boys are having their break, having their snack. Enjoying the snackle box. That was a good end played by Batchuk there. They were able to capitalize on a mistake, and that turned the game right around, turned the end right around.
You know, he made me John Bailey driver had brought first on. He was making golf carts. I guess it's not a hard deal. And he had yeah, for sure. Yeah. Actually, I changed my chips a couple years ago. Tyler changed it. And he got him at home and we just threw it out. Larry Ozark's got a arthritic grip. His hands slowly pull his iron muscles. That's why they're big diameter.
I tried last summer. One of the upper grip.
Oh, that's what these are. Yeah.
One side of the flat.
Right. Oh, flat. Yeah. Those got a little bit of a groove on the backside, so it's right in the palm of the hand. And I got two hybrids from it. I really like it.
Kessler calls for center guard.
We brought our folks for this.
Right on the line there. But they're sweeping it to get a little further. 4 feet in front of the house. Good center guard. So because that's center guard, it cannot be removed. Can't be touched, actually. Can't be bumped unless Team Batchek decided to tap it or something.
I bought a new one last. Got my cousin once was in the garage.
Salter-Petersen wants to draw in behind, it looks like. They have Hammer coming in behind. Sort of indicates that they are going to try to go for a big score.
Supposed to be big clubs, or they were. Now I'm getting more and more. Well, I kept my 7 and 9, but and then this cypress are gonna kitchen unit across the way. They're really weighted heavy in the head. You gotta get them up a little bit.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Oh yeah.
if that one over curls a bit or they were a bit inside, and that racks. Kessler calls for a run back. If he runs it straight back, he probably takes out that back red, but that's just fine. If he peels the guard off, that's okay too. A touch wide, but because he sets the stone, it should curl close to enough, not quite enough. Hit it just off center and rolled it off. Salter-Petersen, probably looking at another guard. See how defensive he wants to play. If he decides to get, he's calling for a draw in behind the red. Not a bad call because the blue one is behind the tee line, so you can't make a double off of it. But that'll leave the blue one open for a hit and roll or a nose hit. Comes a little light. Or heavy, sorry. Now they're going to hit and roll. Try to hit and roll. Andrew with the second stone. Trying to hold it straight, and it'll hit and rolls a little too far. It's shot stone. Red is sitting 1-2. So you'll notice when Walker was sweeping there, he was sweeping against the curl, the way the stone was curling, and that's to try to hold it straight. If Max had been sweeping there, he'd be sweeping with the curl, and that'll help it curl further. That's the directional sweeping. Salter-Petersen calls for a draw in behind. Again, same shot they called last. Weight's a little lighter on this one. Well, sweepers are on it, going hard. And it's just light, and it's not going to curl enough. We'll leave a guard there. Guess the call is going to try to draw in to the 4-foot. You don't want this behind the tee line. If your top 4 would be money, 8-foot would be good, as long as it's under cover. It's hanging out there. They're gonna start sweeping for curl. Now Max is sweeping with the curl to make it curl further. It is heavy.
Back up there.
Salter-Petersen is looking at a draw in behind the guards. That's the shot for sure. That's what you got to do. Still has a chance for his deuce if he makes this. If he buries this good, Kessler will have to decide whether to freeze, draw in, or play a run back. Run back would be most dangerous.
Lunch with Sarah.
It's undercover, but he didn't get the shot stone. He really needed to be shot stone. Kessler's going to play draw. This is the right call because the deuce is gone. And so if he makes it, he'll be sitting 1, 2, 3. If he comes a little light and just bites top 12 or something like that, that's okay too. Where you don't want it is on the center line area at the 8 foot or deeper. They gotta sweep it, gotta go, gotta curl it as far as it'll go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. There's a little piece poking out, so they could hit that. Their best bet is just to freeze or bump a little bit. It's pretty tough. They can't get 2, and the single is difficult too. Yeah, the draw's the right shot. There's no way to get 2, so you might as well draw. I always like to have a little piece poking out, just a corner of my stone in behind the guard, because sometimes it'll entice the other team to try to hit, and those hits are really tough. But it makes no sense to hit here. But he's got to draw pretty much button. These boys are sweeping hard, and he's going to rack on the guard. And that'll be a steal 3 again. So after 5 ends, it's 8-1.
Yes, as a man, I used to hold on to this for the rest of my life.
That happened? Are you even here?
It doesn't matter. It's not heavy bag. There is snacks.
Yeah, exactly. This is how I live every day of my life. Salter-Petersen cars are miles. Yeah.
Boys shake hands, and that'll be it. So a final score of 8-1 after 5 ends. Team Batchek will be back on the ice around 1 o'clock. I'll just double check. We will be streaming for all of those at home, wherever your home may be. 1 o'clock versus Stockdale. 1 o'clock versus Stockdale. Opening ceremonies are at 11:40, but we probably won't stream that. So we'll see everyone at 1 o'clock.